we have to go from 31 millimeter spacer to a 41 millimeter spacer, and unfortunately the studs are not long enough. So we're putting on these massive wheels and tires, and then when you have the actual stud go through, and it sits like that, and you put a wheel on it, and the nut, oops, only covers it by a couple threads. That's not really the safest way to do it. So what we got is thicker spacers to accommodate for the wheels that we're putting on, and we got longer studs so that we have full coverage, full threads on the actual stud. These are motorsport studs, so they're super awesome studs, but we're just going with a bigger set of wheels and tires. So now we can accommodate both.
And was this just a regular car, and then it was
yes, it was
made into a race car?
It was a regular street car that slowly got converted into a full-on track beast. So we'll debut this with Walt at VIR this weekend, and hopefully we'll have some good video for you guys. It's a great little machine, and we love this platform. As you know, the more World guys have their GT Moore, Steve has Helga, and now Walt will have this beast as well. So we'll have actually 4 or 5 M4s in Team Danger showing off. So we'll see how it is. All right, so what we did is we took these out. These are the motorsport ones. So as you can see, this one is, but it doesn't give me a millimeter, so I can't tell you how long that is. But the length difference.
4 inches. I can look it up and I can make a note.
Okay. Okay, so this is the motorsport one. This is going to be the rear one, because in the back we don't use big spacers like what we need to use in the front. This is what's going to be going on right now. So what's happening is, this goes in, then we get, instead of the small spacer that was for this motorsport stud, now we got this bad boy.
And what is I see that it looks differently. Thank you. What is the difference between the material?
They're both aluminum. So this one is a 31 millimeter spacer. And then the new one that we're putting on is a 40 millimeter spacer. So the difference is huge. I mean, you can see.
And is this just it's shiny because of the wear?
No, it's just shiny because that's how it is. So this is actually a 41 millimeter spacer. And this bad boy doesn't say on it, but it's a 31 millimeter spacer. So.
Okay, so tell me again why we're changing it and why the things don't fit, because everything was changed and the tire doesn't fit.
So this actually has the setup as the motorsport setup, like a GTS race car. So it's not a factory setup anymore. So if you look here, it's got these arms, the SPL arms, that brought everything more centered. So the hub is more sunk in than it is on a factory car. So it can accommodate a bigger wheel. So right now it's getting 18 by 10s all the way around. So it has a big, massive square setup. And that's why we need to get proper spacers for it so that we can clear the shock. So inside here, the wheel would be touching the collars. Let me get a light for you. So the tire and the wheel would be rubbing on the collar. So that's why you need to make sure that you got the proper spacing so that there's a little bit of gap between the wheel and tire and the shock and the collar. So it doesn't rub through on the tire itself and it doesn't cause damage.
Is that special shocks?
These are MCS, 3-way adjustable remote shocks. They're just super fantastic for track use. So we love these rascals. And that's what's going on. Cheers.
Thank you.
Yep.
Do they look a little bit fatter?
Yeah, these are M14, these are M12.
And we just matchy front and rear.
Yeah, they use the same nuts all the way around.
No, we're not putting extra Loctite on them, right?
No, just what's on it.
Huh?
Just what's on the stud.
I'll just get them started and then I eat nuts. Just throw them nuts.
You're gonna eat nuts?
No, I need these nuts. Because he stole my nuts.
These nuts?
Those nuts.
Pump. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up.
All right, so we got the new wheels on. Look at that. That fitment is just gorgeous. And then this is why we put the new studs. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. And there we go. So the distance between the wheel tire combo, we have the space right there. That's what we were looking for. We want to make sure that there's room between the adjuster, the shock, and the tire. So I am happy with that. Thinking that he should be getting some wheels for $2,000 as well too with tires. All right. So you and I will negotiate the pricing in private. In trailer. Okay?
I'm just recording this conversation,
Yeah.
otherwise it's private. Down.
Up,
Up.
down.
Down.
Okay. Relax.
Relax.